Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with a new video in Matplotlib tutorial series, that is line plot. We'll be watching into this particular video. Each and every detail regarding line plot we'll be watching into this video. So let's get started with the video. Before moving ahead with the line plot, let me tell you that with what all things we are going to cover up in this whole video series and where we are into this video. So here we have covered up the introduction, into which we saw different type of plots which we can have into this Matplotlib. Very first one is the line plot. So today we are moving ahead with line plot. So this line plot is nothing but it is generally used in time series for data set, or it's suppose there is some trend analysis going on. So in these type of scenarios we use line plot. It's nothing but if suppose the simple data set x and y axis you are having data set upon, and if you want to plot the graph between them, definitely this is one of the option which you can go through. And this is one example code I have taken over here. We will better understand when we will move to the VS Code. So here you can see that how we can create a line plot and what all options are available into line plot. So moving ahead with the first line, we are first importing the Matplotlib with aliased as PLT. Then we are taking up this particular data set. To run this, what we are doing it, we are just opening our interactive console. In that we will use shift plus enter to open it. Now we will just again do shift plus enter. What it has done, it has executed both whatever things are selected over here. Now moving ahead with other options available into line plot, that are, first of all, you need to provide plt.plot. This plot is the method which is responsible for the line plot, creation of line plot, and plt is nothing but your matplotlib.py plot library. So under that plot, the parameters which we generally provide is x and y. This is the required parameter which you need to provide it. But rest of the parameters which I have taken up over here, these are something which is optional. But we will be looking into it, since it is a detailed video series. I will be telling you what over here it is, what all options are there we have used here, and what other than these we can supply it into it, so that better we can understand that how we can customize our whole line plot. So this plt.plot and then the data set with x and y. Then we are taking marker equals to 0. So better this, you will understand this when I will first execute whole of the code whatever there for the line plot. Then you will get to understand that what all things are going over here. So let me take select till bottom, shift plus enter. Now you can see that customized line plot has been created. Under that, what you can see that this particular line is there, and we are having y-axis, then we are having x-axis. Now we will again jump to our code. What you can see, that marker equals to O. You can see over here that this particular one is O, right? It seems to be O. So this is just something which is their marker style. O means it's the circle. You can see this is circle, this dot is circle, this dot is circle, this dot is circle. So wherever the line, the plot is going what to be, it is going with that circle. Then line style, it is dashed, so we have dashed. Now what all options apart from this O, what all options apart from dash, we will be definitely watching out that as well. Now color is equals to B. Why B? This is, since it is blue, so we can just provide it as B. Line width has 2, then marker size equals to 8, then label equals to data. What's the label now? So label, you can see over here that this particular one is only called as label. This particular one is called label, which is named as data. You can, whatever you, as per your need, you can provide it over there. Now what all things we can provide apart from these, whatever we have taken up over here. So for that I have taken up another slide into which marker style I have mentioned over here, that these are some of the markers which are frequently used. You can take a screenshot of it so that you can later refer this one whenever you will be coming up with the real-time scenarios. Line style, apart from dashed, we are having solid line, we are having dotted line, we are having dash dot line, all these things. You can again take a screenshot of it. For colors, either you can provide this solid colors like B, Z, R, C, M, like this, and what all colors are there in front of them, it is written. But here you can see that we can also specify color using our hexadecimal code. That means you can provide it something like whatever the hexadecimal code you will provide for the color, it will pick it up from there. Line width, you can provide it 1, 2, 3, whatever, but 2 is default in the example. Okay. Now this marker size is something which definitely is the size of the marker which we have taken it up as circle, right? So this is something which is the marker. Okay. Now moving ahead with plt.x label, customize the plot further. That means what we are doing is we are customizing our plot. Since if you want to plot this particular thing, you can just go ahead with plt.plotxy. That's it. It will be plotted. But these are the things which are we are customizing in detail. Okay. Now the further customization what we are doing, since we are having x label and y label written over here, you can see that x-axis label, y-axis label. This is getting done only by this plt.x label. That means we are just providing out the label with the font size defined over here, then the color. Now moving ahead, we are having customizing the tick mark. Now what this tick mark, you can see, I will just put it side by side. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? Against that we are having A, B, C, D, E. Perfect. For Y tick, what we are having 0, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The same whatever it is there. Okay. So it is something which is corresponding to your data set. So we are having this data set as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we have just aliased it, that what will it will come on these axes. Okay. So this is again also an optional thing only. Now we are having another option of gridding. So what this grid is, here you can see in behind there is dotted line going on, horizontal and vertical line. That is only called as grid. So if you want to provide grid, the very first parameter you need to provide is true, which is by default. Definitely you will be putting out true. Line style equals to dash or solid line, whatever depends on you. Alpha equals to 0.5. What this alpha is the transparency of that particular grid. You can change it according to your need. plt.legend is equals to upper left. Now since we are providing this particular legend, that is data, correct? We are providing label over here, right? Label for legend. Now we are defining that where this legend should go. Either you can put it here or else here in bottom, anywhere you can put. You need to provide the location of it. We have put it over here, that upper left. So it is coming out to be into upper left. Now we are having add text annotation. Okay. So so what we are providing into our annotation. So this is color equals to purple, correct? So here you can see that we are having 2, 7, right? Here you can see that maximum is something which is written as the text annotation. So what you can do is, into whole of your plot, you can write something on some particular data point. So since it is defined here as 2 and 7, so what it has done, it has taken up 2 and then it has taken up 7 coming in between 6 and 8, correct? So at this particular place, whatever data you want to write, or you better to tell that whatever text you want to write over at this particular coordinate, you can just define that coordinate, put out that text whatever you want to put, the font size and the color whatever you want. So you can do it like this. Okay, now we are having another option that we are even saving our figure, whatever figure has been generated into the plot. So this particular figure, we are generating it just by using .savefig method of that plot. The location you want to provide, you definitely need to provide the location wherever you want to save it. Now this DPI is something which is there for the quality of picture to be saved. If you are putting it 100, definitely it will be a lower quality. DPI equals to 300, it's a medium quality. So whatever the quality you want to achieve into the saved figure, just you need to put out that value over here. Now this BB box inches, this particular one is something which is there for the padding of the figure which you are saving it out. So since we have executed this particular whole line of code, so it must be at the downloads, because we are saving it at the download. So here you can see that line plot customized figure has been saved. So what you can see, that you can see there is no any padding provided over here, correct? So padding is something which definitely there for BB box instance is given as tight. That means there will be no padding into your whole of the figure whatever it is saved. But if you want to provide padding, you can provide it into inches. Okay, and this plt.show is nothing but to just show whatever you have done inside the plotting, whatever the customizations you have done, whatever the plotting you want to be done, all these things will be executed by this plt.show. If you will not put plt.show, that plot will be generated definitely, but that plot will not be visible to you. So that was whole about this video, and definitely I'm sure that you found this video very helpful. And if you found this video helpful, kindly, it's my request that kindly like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one with some other plot. Thanks again.